welcome back. Today is Wednesday, November 22nd. I have my 4 best bets for you in the NBA tonight. We have a beautiful 12-game slate. NCAA going on all day. It is a basketball day all day today on Wednesday. And then tomorrow, happy Thanksgiving. Pre-Thanksgiving is a football day. Cannot wait for this week. Cannot wait for these games overall tonight. Some pretty great matchups. We have Luka versus LeBron. We have Curry, Durant, Booker, Giannis versus Tatum, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander versus Zach LaVine. Not really compared to the other ones, not the best, but beautiful, beautiful slate to hear. Like I said, 4 best bets. If you're new to the channel, please leave a like and subscribe down below. Makes me know you like the content. Before we jump into today's plays, we got to recap yesterday's Twitter plays. We ended up going 2-3 in best bets yesterday. Well, 2-2 with the risk-free, so we got the play back, but 2-2 overall. That Lakers Jazz game was over before it even started. The Lakers blew them out. LeBron was looking pretty great. He finished the game with 17, but he had like that 17 early in the third, and they didn't really need him at all from the third into the fourth quarter on. So that killed the same game parlay and his point total over. He hit his 3 threes, but 17 points is not 25. So unfortunate with that. We had Tyrese Halliburton over points assists. That Hawks-Pacers game was chef's kiss. Beautiful game overall. Crazy game. 300 points total scored in a game. 26 points from Halliburton in that third quarter. It just was incredible. Then we had Tyrese Maxey over points as well. He took care of business. That game took overtime. We live bet the 76ers. They came all the way back. They were leading at the end of the fourth quarter there, and then unfortunate enough, free throws, man. I thought they would take care of it in overtime, but they fell up short on that. 2-2 on the day, or 2-3 on the day. Could have easily, with the overtime game, gone to 3-2 day with the live line bet on there, but it is what it is. Beautiful 12-game slate today. Feeling great about these plays. Let's jump into my first best bet. For the first best bet in the NBA today, going with the guy who played yesterday, that Hawks-Pacers game, going with Trae Young. Over 23.5 points coming in at -120 on DraftKings. Let's take a look at it. Young in the last 5 games, starting to heat up here. He's averaging 28.6 points on the season. Games of 41, 27, and 37. The last 10 games, he's averaging 17 shots per game. I think this is going to be a perfect spot for him here. On an over-under that's creeping up. It opened up at 229. It's now at 235. Should be a fun matchup against Brooklyn, who I'm not very afraid of anyone that Trae Young can go after in this game. Brooklyn allows the most threes to the point guard spot, so Trae Young behind the arc, he's going to be heating up. And then the history against the Nets is beautiful as well. 4 of the last 5 games against the Nets, he's gotten the over, averaging 28.8 points. He had 4 straight 30-point games. However, the most recent matchup last year, he only finished the game with 10 points. He only had 12 shots. He was shooting 25% from the field. Just wasn't a good shooting performance in that matchup. So here, with the history, 4 straight here, I think he's going to bounce back here. He's going to make it 4 of the last 5 here. I like this Trae Young over 23.5 points on DraftKings. For my second best bet and for my second player prop play of the day, going in that Bulls-Thunder game tonight. Hey, you guys won't watch it, but I'm going to be watching it. It's going to be live on TV here. I'm going with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander over 36.5 points assists coming in at -115 on FanDuel. SGA's gotten this over 2 of the last 5 games, averaging 36.2 points. Hasn't really gotten it much, but he loves playing the Chicago Bulls. He's gotten this over 3 of the last 5 games, averaging 36.75 points assists. No one on this Bulls team can really guard him. If Caruso does play in this matchup, he could do his best, but as we saw in that first game of the year with these two, Bulls have no one that can guard SGA. He can get anywhere he wants on this court, and I think at home here, he bounces back. Chicago allows the 9th most assists to the point guard spot. He's had a few assist games against them. Over-under as well has crept up, opened up at 221, at 225 right here. I like SGA to at least get 30 and 7 here in this performance. Wouldn't go past 37.5. I wouldn't go up to 38. If you see it there, I wouldn't take it. But 36.5, I think it's a beautiful spot here. Love this for SG. For my third best bet in the NBA tonight, it's going to be for that late game, that Suns-Warriors game. Going with Devin Booker over 27.5 points coming in at -120 on DraftKings. Let's take a look at it. Golden State allows the fourth most points to point guards, where Devin Booker has been playing all season. He's gotten this over 3 of the last 5 games, averaging 28 points per game. He has a great history of getting this over against the Warriors. 3 of the last 4, averaging 31.3 points. He's had games of 34, 27, 32, and 32. I think Devin Booker here easily gets this over of 27.5 points, minus 120 on DraftKings. For my fourth best bet in the NBA tonight, it's going to be using my DraftKings 50% profit boost here. It's going to be in that Bucks Celtics games here. 3+ legs for plus 189 odds. Let's take a look at it. Giannis 25+ points. He's gotten this over for the last 5 games. He's been on a tear these last few games here. He has a 62% hit rate on the season. He's 4 of his last 5 games versus the Celtics. He's gotten this over. Think he's going to make it 5 of his last 6 here. Going to Tatum here on this matchup. He's gotten this over 3 of the last 5 games this season, averaging 29.2 points. Coming off that monster game against the Hornets here. Hoping he saves some of that here for this matchup. He's gotten this over 4 of the last 5 games versus Milwaukee, averaging 36.8 points. He goes off against this Bucks team. And then for the final leg, going with Dame Lillard for 20+ points here. He's gotten this over 5 of the last 5 games versus the Bucks. However, he was on the Trailblazers when he was the first option, so wouldn't read much into it, but he's gotten this over 4 of the last 5 games this season, averaging 25 points per game, averaging this at a 75% hit rate on the year. Feeling pretty safe like for Dame here. Like these 3+ legs. If Tatum does go out, he is questionable for illness. You could easily input Jaylen Brown in this, or if you want to go Drew Holiday 12+ points here, you can get that as well. But I like these 3+ plays for plus 189 odds on FanDuel. Those are my 4 best bets. Please make sure to follow my Twitter. I'm definitely going to eye something for this Lakers-Mavs game later on tonight, but right now they'd only have a few players open. They only have LeBron and Luka on the board. Just want to see how the rest of the lineup shakes out. But as always, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Please leave a like and subscribe down below. Makes me know you like the content. Feeling great about this slate today. Beautiful 12-game slate. As always, hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Let's cash these tickets. I'll see you in the next one.